Welcome back to Titan, where truck drivers sometimes prove that experience doesn't always mean good judgment. Today, we're looking at some spectacular fails that nobody saw coming. Let's roll. Definitely not the kind of day anyone wants behind the wheel. That truck definitely got a wake-up call, just not a pleasant one. Looking for a reason not to drive today? A bad day just found another way to get worse.
You must have a massive war chest. You've got to be there with your parents to keep all your stuff. No, there wasn't a limit.
The road looked wide enough until the lumber showed up.
They gave it to me when I was like 21 though. They're like, here's all your stuff. We'll never see you up in Rocksteady. My cat, they still big.
The new can opener works perfectly. Just don't ask what it cost. First day behind the wheel, perhaps? If you're having a bad day, remember this driver. Snowy roads demand patience. Slow down before control slips away.
The semi rolled over, hit a fire truck, and almost all of us.
The goal was to pull the truck out, not pull the front end off.
Охуеть!
Oh my God!
The incident took place in Pendleton, Indiana, and luckily, the driver made it out of the cab. Maybe the darkness was hiding more than just the road. He probably didn't notice how oversized the load was until everyone else did. They forgot to unlatch the safety hooks on the rear gate, and this was the result. the truck decided the bus needed some extra motivation. Well, that's one way to be extra polite on a narrow road. That exit had a little too much fire behind it. Someone forgot one very important step before hitting the road. Lucky this time, it only destroyed a quarter of the house. Imagine calling your insurance company and trying to explain this one.
Yeah.
The only thing getting delivered now is a massive repair bill.
I am behind a trailer, car carrier.
That light was red, but the confidence was clearly green. Turns out, the wind was the strongest thing on the road today. Someone accidentally became the neighborhood's biggest switch. Snow has a way of punishing anyone who takes speed too far. When you accidentally become the reason the ambulance has more work. The cargo was worth money. Now it's worth a headache. The road got a little slippery, and the bus learned the hard way. Looks like it's time to shake up the Coca-Cola delivery. Someone definitely saw that and thought there was a volcanic eruption.
Generator's running away, isn't it? The air inlet. Yeah, not going anymore air free. I wouldn't worry at this point about running. Happy it's going, it ain't stopping.
Someone was clearly looking everywhere except where it mattered. That tire finally decided it was done with this job. That excavator was parked, but apparently its arm wasn't. That was one way to make sure the bridge remembered you. The horn wasn't just a warning, it was the last chance to make a better decision. The mud wasn't blocking the way, it was claiming the truck. Keep a safe gap ahead, especially when traffic can change without warning. Once the gates drop, the train always gets the final say. A little roadside assistance is always nice, but probably not quite like this. The road asked for patience, but someone brought confidence instead. Just a little rain to reveal who's really in control. When confidence is wider than the truck, Well, it's not the right size, but hey, it works. Pretty sure that wasn't the parking spot they had in mind. That's one way to say, hey, I'm here too. S. And that's how you block 4 lanes of highway in one move. If Oversized had a picture in the dictionary, this might be it. Apparently, 1 cup of coffee wasn't enough this morning. The location of the house was chosen by the truck driver. The day was going downhill, and apparently so was the truck. Some drivers have no business holding a CDL. Wrong turn? More like the entire route was a bad suggestion.
Meni je najbitnije da struktura auta nije pomjerena. Kao što vidite, ovaj dio, evo,
Now that's what I call professional dedication.
ovaj nosač, znači šine nisu dovoljne.
You can tell the driver he wasn't just got hired yesterday.
En el barrio siempre hay un vecino que se cree el dueño de la calle. Pero yo creo que
This street really needed a new piece of modern art.
Esta es mi calle y aquí no aparca nadie.
Maybe next time they'll make the limit sign impossible to miss. Makes you wonder how this driver ever got a CDL in the first place. Pretty sure this driver is reconsidering that route right about now. The wood clearly wasn't interested in waiting for delivery. Well, that's one way to make the road smell unforgettable. Free samples for everyone, courtesy of Poor Preparation. When the equipment designed to handle problems becomes the problem. Not exactly the driving technique they teach at training. Winter driving really brings out some questionable decisions. That's one way to make sure nobody gets past you. That's a lot of effort for a hill that clearly has no sympathy. Apparently, the road needed a little concrete wash today. Confidence got the truck there. The mud handled the rest. A delivery that became a little too memorable. Looks like this route came with a little too much mud.
hapa ndio kwa makofi hapa.
Not exactly the best way to start the day.
Ingia kwa Jehanamu.
Whoever secured that load clearly believed in luck more than straps. One pothole could turn that delivery into a very bad surprise. Everything was fine, right up until it wasn't. All that power just to lose a battle against wet dirt. This road really knows how to make a simple job complicated.
Ну это было круто, бля. Это было круто, Денис. Ты молодец. Ты герой сегодняшнего дня.
And we'll call it there. If one of these moments made you laugh, feel free to support the channel and stick around for more. Stay safe. Bye.